Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Scott Gross. I'm joined here by my good friend Bill Ruel. Good afternoon, Bill.
Good afternoon, Scott, on this chilly Saturday.
Another chilly one. I promise you this will be our last chilly home game. I am told that the weather is going to be a lot warmer come this week. Looks like we're going to have going to the 70s and 80s, but today, mid-50s. It is a little bit cold here at Goffstown High School as they take on the Oyster River Bobcats. So looking forward to a game this afternoon. They moved this game up. It was originally slated for 4 p.m., but weather conditions. It's going to rain later on in the evening, so they moved the game up to make sure they get it in. So
it's a good call because next week we have a pretty heavy schedule as it is. Looking at Oyster River, they come in at an 0-7 clip. They've given up 120 runs.
Oh, boy.
And only scored 43.
Yeah.
Well,
rebuilding year, I guess, for Oyster River, because I remember, they've been pretty competitive over the last few years. I remember talking to their coach, Glenn Miller, awfully nice guy, by the way. And, so they must be going through a little bit of rebuild.
Well, I think they had a great pitcher the last couple of years who probably kept them in a lot of games. And as you say, this year's probably a bit of a rebuilding year. Looking at our schedule down the road, I see we play Stark, West, Milford, Oyster, and also Souhegan.
So, we're going to have our hands full with a few of these teams.
Yeah.
I mean, Milford is, I think, 10-0, right?
Yeah, Milford's the top of the list.
They're the cream of the crop in Division II.
And Souhegan's right there. Okay, Baldiga's on the mound today for us, and she's pitched fairly well. I was looking at her line here. She has 25 strikeouts and only given up 7 runs.
So she is one of 2 freshmen on the Goffstown team who pitch. And Matt Fleming's he's in good shape for the next couple of years. And her first pitch is in there for a strike.
Baldiga's a different style pitcher than what we saw the other day in Gifford. I think she plays around on the corners and maybe has a little movement on each of her pitches.
Yeah, she's more of a finesse pitcher who likes to hit her spots. Not as fast, I don't think, as Gifford, but again, I think there's a lot of movement on her pitch. That looked good. Yeah, 2-2 count to Maddie Brown-Bloom, the left fielder.
Got her.
And she gets her for the first strikeout of the game, first out of the game. It's really nice today. We have a lot of returning players. It's college is over, so we've got several of them have come to watch the game. It's always nice to see that camaraderie amongst former players and the team. That's high and outside for ball 1. And that really speaks to, I think, Matt Fleming and his program.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
That ball's popped up to left field. Under it is Melissa Mullen for the catch, nicknamed Bean. So she gets the second put out of the day. In steps Jackie Carter, shortstop. And that ball is hit to second base. Fournier throws it over to Megan Purcell for the out. So that's 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first, and we're scoreless as Goffstown comes to the plate. So as we were saying before, I mean, it is really a nice program here where, you know, I think they've built kind of a family, and that's really that says something about Matt and his staff, that the players feel comfortable, that they want to come back and cheer on their team. And I like the fact that he allows those girls to be in the dugout on these games. That says something.
Yeah, just, you know, I think it adds to the players that are here now. They see how much respect that the graduates have for the program, and want to still some way be part of it. In the warm-ups, I did notice here, this catcher for them has one strong arm. Well, we've thrown 3 pitches in warm-ups, and you'd have to be 7-1 to have a strike called.
Yeah.
Well, I heard yesterday they had 16 base on balls in the game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's got quite the arm, the catcher.
Yeah.
That's Jaden Cunningham. So in steps Kate Mazurski for Goffstown.
Kate's 276 on the year.
That ball was high and outside. Another high ball. And Mazurski goes after that low pitch. 2-1. Outfield's playing straight away. Shallow in left field. That's high and away. 3-1 count.
Right fielder could probably shake hands with the second baseman.
Yeah.
That's her first base on balls.
Now Mazurski, as we've said throughout the season, probably is the speediest player on the team. I don't see Matt stealing a lot of bases, though. I've covered 4 games. I haven't seen him really steal too many. Really relies upon the hitters. That ball was right down there. I'm surprised that Lombardi didn't go after that one.
She had the big hit the other day too.
Yeah, I mean she's got the go ahead to hit here. And she pops up one, and I'm not so. Mazurski made a running error on that play, a big-time running error, and she got away with it. She would have been easily doubled up, and through, I guess, an error on the second baseman.
Error, or did she? She really never fielded the ball, though. That's the only thing.
But the ball was kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
Listen, we're a democracy up here, Bill. If you think it was a hit,
that's fine with me.
I mean, the ball was like a little blooper to second base.
Now, Taylor stepped in. I think Taylor's struggling a little bit. Yeah.
See, that's a good throw by the catcher, Jaden Cunningham. I don't think you want to be running against her. I don't think we're going to be seeing a bunt here. It's a 3-0 count. That wasn't that bad of a pitch. It was a little bit low, but I've seen umpires call that a strike every day. And that ball gets away from the catch. The runners are going to advance. So Mazurski to third, and Ali Lombardi heads over to second, and that was a walk, base on ball. So
we load them up for Megan Purcell. This is the day I like to see Megan snap out of it. You see, she's still got this pad or brace on her left leg.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the coaches, Coach Pete, and he was saying that Megan came here early, 11 o'clock in the cage.
Ooh.
That was a ball?
That's what he said.
Wow. See, I think we call it fairly up here, Bill. I mean, I'm a homer, but I look pretty good.
Boy, the infield's moving on all the plays.
Oh, boy.
Threw it away. 2 runs coming in.
Yeah.
2 runs, and Taz goes to third. Great heads-up play. So you got a 3-base error on the catcher.
And that's why you don't throw the ball in that situation. I mean, she has a good arm and all, but the odds of you making that play are probably less than 5%.
Taz is at third.
Well, that hasn't stopped her.
No.
Well,
you still don't want to stray too far off the base.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
the other thing too is the way she throws the ball, the other girl's got to be able to catch it too.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's a 2-pronged thing, the throw and the catch.
Purcell's looking at a 3-0 count here. That's right down the middle. I'm not so sure why she's not swinging away at that. I mean, maybe the coach is giving her signals. 3-1. That's in the dirt almost. So Purcell also gets a base on balls. So far, we've had 3 walks and an error, actually 2 errors.
2 runs in.
In steps the right fielder, Amber Davis, number 3. She's squaring a bunt, and that's in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher.
Nobody covers second.
Right. That was almost, that's an indifference type play. So Purcell takes second base, presumably on a runner indifference. And that's right down there. So runners are at second and third. Goffstown's already plated two runs in the bottom of the first inning. Over the head of the catcher. And here comes Gagnon for another Goffstown run on a wild pitch. So far, this Goffstown has yet to get a hit. It's been all walks and errors so far. Quickly, it's a 3-0 score. She got her. I thought she got her on the leg.
Tell you can't stray with this kid.
I thought she got her on the leg before she got her hand back there. That ball's hit to third. She waits.
Throws it away.
And that's going to be safe.
Yep. That's an error on the first baseman.
Yep. So Purcell scores.
Gives us 4.
And an error on the third baseman. That was Alyssa Emerson, E5.
Watterson to bunt.
Justine Watterson attempts a bunt.
Strike 1. Justine's been doing a lot of the bunting.
Yeah, and she's doing a good job with it, and she's pretty solid at shortstop. Nice stop by the catcher, and she throws over. Safe. She's got a great arm.
Yep.
Goffstown's being very aggressive on the base paths. If things keep up, I would assume that would abate, but So Watterson has a 1-1 count with Davis at second. High and away.
I guess this catcher's been given the okay just to make the throws.
Well, maybe they're thinking that she's their best attempt to get outs. Oh, that ball looked good. How is that a ball? How is that a ball? I mean, what am I missing up here? Great stop by the catcher.
Yeah. Another base on balls. So we got runners on first and second. We have no outs, and we have 4 runs in. Emily Fournier at bat now.
They're going to call her Emily White Shoes Fournier.
She carries a 278 average. And again, she's an underclassman.
Oh, good swing. Another throw, and that, oh, this is going to plate like so many runs. I mean, she should be able to score easily. Another 2-run throwing error by the catcher, so live and die by it. So again, 6 runs have scored on walks and errors.
Oh my gosh.
That ball's in the dirt for a 3-1 count to Emily Fournier. She's playing second base today. Oh, you got to be swinging. You got to be swinging all around here. This is not a game where you take pitches.
Hold back.
This is anything close. You take a swing.
Nice pick.
She walks. So in comes Melissa Mullen, number 10. She's playing left field for Goffstown today.
3 4s, 444 average.
Again, anything around the plate, you want to be putting a bat on the ball here. And that hits her.
Take a base.
So she gets hit by the pitch.
Takes Fournier to second, Mullen to first, and the pitcher, Baldiga, is up.
Runners at first and second. Goffstown's played at 6 runs in the bottom of the first inning.
Baldiga, with limited time at bat, has a 600 average.
High and away. So you got Emily Fournier, runner at second. Melissa Mullen at first. And that's right down there. I'm just amazed that they're not swinging at anything. Here we go again. Throw down to first, and that gets away, advances another runner.
See?
First and third.
As I said to you earlier, it's a 2-pronged thing. They got to catch as well as the girls got to make the right throw.
High and away, and a runner in difference on that one. But like I said, I mean, she's thrown down to different bases, I think 7 or 8 times. So my percentage of less than 5% you're going to get them is holding true in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very low probability of a play with a high risk in this environment. And she hits a fly ball to center field.
Trouble.
That could be trouble. That's going to be trouble. And she'll probably hold her up at third.
So with Baldiga takes a single.
So Baldiga gets a single to center field
for our first hit.
Emily Fournier comes in.
Mullen to third.
See, I get all confused on like the scoring of baseball and softball. I mean, you know, are these? There's really no runs batted in this game except for Baldiga just now.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So,
got a courtesy runner at first.
it's a Tegan Coyle.
Yeah. She's up from the JV.
Yeah, she's one of our, I guess, flex players who plays both JV and varsity. And Mazurski, we have batted around here, and she takes off. Wow, she's pretty speedy. Whew. Number 21. Wow.
Good wheels.
Yeah. I see her and Mazurski have a little race there.
We might have to do some fill-in work early in this game.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Well, we
tacos?
No, we dealt with the tacos.
Are we going to be what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. We've got to find something.
All right. So this morning I went out to breakfast. I like that. I like breakfast, going out for breakfast. Went to the Bridge Cafe on Elm Street. Good food.
So we got runners on second and bases loaded.
Bases loaded with
Lombardi
up. So with a home run here, Brad Parkhurst has just graciously offered to buy a Pizza Market pizza for the press box if there is a Grand Slam home run. And that will get delivered by Sam over at Pizza Market if Allie Lombardi is successful here, courtesy of Brad Parkhurst.
I think we're going to get a switch. Coach is talking to the umpire.
You know, I've kind of laid off the pizza lately. You're not are you a big pizza guy?
Oh, I'll eat pizza, but maybe once a week. If,
You seem like you're a fit guy, though. You must work out a lot. You work out, right?
No.
You're kidding.
No.
But you watch what you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had this A1C issue a while ago, and I went to the doctor, and he says, you got 3 months to get it down, and if you don't, you're going to be on medicine the rest of your life. So
you did.
I went from 6'5" to 5'3". I told my wife, don't make the cookies, get rid of
There
the
you go.
soda.
So I had a similar type of experience. I had a physical. I didn't have great numbers. And the doctor said the same thing. You got to take medicine or you got to lose weight. And that's what I did. I lost weight.
So they brought the center fielder into pitch. So that would be Munch comes into pitch.
And where did the pitcher go? Pitcher went to the bench. All right. So she's out. And so Jamie Nichols is done for the day. And the center fielder, who was Murch, is now the pitcher.
And I can't see the number on the center fielder right now.
We'll figure it out. Number 3, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's Felicia Keegan as the designated player. So she now goes to center.
Okay. So this girl comes in, their bases are loaded, and we have no outs.
Yes, I mean I wouldn't mind like seeing a home run here. Oh, now they're switching. This is crazy. We got rights going to center, center's going to right. Brad Parkhurst is getting ready to get his phone ready to call this pizza in. Oh, look what happened. Another one.
Yeah.
You better get that thing speed dialed, my friend. Let's go, Lombardi. Let's pull it, baby.
We'll give you a piece.
Of course. I'll save her a slice.
Oh, my word.
Oh, shortstop. She goes home with it. Nice play. Great play by the shortstop to go home with it.
That's a fielder's choice.
Yep. And that was Jackie Carter.
That goes 6-2.
That's the first out for Goffstown. This half inning has lasted quite a long time. Woo, she really wanted that one, and she almost stepped out of her shoes. Cinderella almost came out of her slippers on that one. And that's going to get by the catcher, but they're going to hold up.
Go back to first because she'll throw there.
Yeah, well, they could, but the first baseman didn't even go over. 1-1 count with one out in the bottom of the first. Goffstown leads 7-0. That's high and away, and I see what they're doing here. And Goffstown scores on that to make it 8-0.
A lot of inexperience showing.
Yeah. And that ball's hit to center field. It's going to drop in. That's going to plate 2 runs. So Gagnon will get an RBI, 2 RBIs, and she'll advance to second base.
So
and very quickly, we're at 10-0.
Takes a single, moves to second on the throw. So that's only 2 hits on 10 runs.
So for those of you at home, there will be no pizza right now. There is no Grand Slam. Brad Parkhurst has saved about $10 to $12.
So I'd like to see Megan get a hit, a good solid hit.
It helps if you swing. Really, you got to swing the bat here. But this isn't about taking pitches now. There you go. Crushed it.
Yep.
Right to center field. That's what you want from her.
See, that's it.
And that's a good hit.
Yeah. And
See, that's what you wanted. None of this playing around anymore. Just take a good rip at it. She gets a double with an RBI.
Plus, she had a good stroke.
And that was a really good stroke, right? Beautiful line drive into the gap. And I think that if Goffstown's going to be successful into the playoffs, they're going to need Purcell, her bat.
They're going to need her bat, and they're
they
going to
need Davis's bat.
Davis.
Yeah, I mean,
and Mazurski's got to cut down on the strikeouts.
It's all about productive outs. Strikeouts are not productive outs. So Purcell left early. She was called out. So there's 2 outs for Goffstown. Hopefully we can get that updated on the scoreboard. Brad was so worried about pizza that he's been a little bit slow on the finger. He missed it. So Davis with a 2-1 count. That ball's high and away.
This girl's got to be, she looks like a young kid, maybe a freshman or sophomore. I don't know if they have a JV program up there. I'm not sure.
So Amber Davis draws a walk. And in steps Justine Watterson.
Now stepping to the plate, Justine Watterson.
Got on base on the base on balls.
I like to see these guys take a rip like there. Another one. 1-1 count. I would have called a strike on the first one. That's in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher.
Got by the
catcher. I'm sorry. Amber Davis strolls into second base, and I use that word liberally.
See, that was a low pitch.
Yeah.
And she
left
stopped. The wickets. The wickets were open.
That's the 5-hole, right? In hockey. Watterson extends that to a 3-1 count. At this point, anything close. Take a rip.
Got it.
Yeah. Emily Fournier steps in.
Emily,
So in steps number 4, Fournier, and she takes.
All right,
she's
we got a
first.
swing.
There you go. She's gonna get the Broadcasters Award for swinging the bat. Might buy her pizza today after the game. I mean, you're not gonna swing at something like that, but if it's remotely close
If
in
it's
an
close, yeah.
11-run game, man, you are cranking it. Good stop by the catcher. Yeah, nice job by the right fielder backing up a throw. Here we go again. And you are right. It's not the fact that the catcher can't get the ball there. It's that can the first baseman catch that thing?
Catch it and then
And
make
tag
the
it,
tag.
Yeah. And that's a base on balls for Fournier. So Watterson, she walked, right?
Yep.
Fournier walked. She's got 2 walks. So basically, between Watterson and Fournier, they're 4 for 4 in the walk department. And Melissa Mullen-Bean, she was hit by the pitch first time around. She takes ball 1 in the dirt.
I was looking to get home early this afternoon, but I don't know.
That
That's a
ball's
good shot.
grounded. That's
Yep.
going to be trouble. Gets by the third baseman, and in scores Amber Davis. So that'll give a hit to Melissa Mullen. And you might see a leave early here, I think.
now batting, Olivia.
No? Olivia Baldiga.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So we head into the top of the first inning, 12-0, and we're going to take a little break.
I'm not even announcing the scores. I usually announce the scores. Leading off for Oyster River, number 16, Kendall Bird, playing first base.
Okay, so we're here in the second inning to score 12-0. Bird is the number 4 hitter for Oyster River. And it looks like defensively we have not made any changes.
So I got us some popcorn, Bill. Is this going to be bad for your diet? That
I
one
don't
happens
know.
to be an apple flavor, and this one is caramel. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
Caramel corn?
Yeah.
There you go.
it'll get caught in my false teeth, but that's
All
okay.
right.
So we've got a discussion going on here. I think it's about the uniform. I don't know if he's got dungarees on or what, but I know that in the Trinity contest, Matt had to go change and put a pair of shorts on, and I don't know who he got them from, but
Are you kidding me?
yeah, he had some shorts.
But this is a joke.
And then you know what he had? He had his work boots on, so it was really a nice outfit that he had.
Yeah, I know, but come on.
Yeah.
What is he going to do? You know, go home and
Hide the
change
ball
here?
in his dungarees.
Hi. It's like, oh, God.
So here we go. Yes, it's only the second inning.
It's the second inning, 12-0 Goffstown. Baldiga throws one in the dirt to number 16, Kendall Bird, first baseman.
Defensively, she's had a rough day over there already.
Great pitch in there for a strike. So all the viewers are going to hear us chewing on popcorn, I think. A second strike for Baldiga.
This girl's way under the pitch, too.
And she strikes out.
High pitch.
I'll tell you one thing, man. I just love popcorn. I mean, I love all food. You know that. That's all I talk about.
Yeah.
But popcorn especially. I just love it. Especially caramel. You know, I really like kettle corn.
Yes, yes.
This is caramel corn. How's the apple over there, by the way? Brad, are you enjoying it?
Batting, number 12, Melissa Emerson,
Can only
third base.
our public address announcer, Brad Parkhurst. He's how do I say it? He's a single tasker. He can only do one thing once. So he was announcing. He can't eat, talk, react. So how is the popcorn, Brad? It's delicious.
We have 2 balls.
We have 2 balls, no strikes. To make that a 3-0
3-0.
count.
Emerson's the third shortstop, excuse me. No, third baseman, my fault.
So wait a second. You mean I'm going to go back to this whole. Whoa, that's a good hit over. Nope, she's got it. I thought it was going to be over her head for a second. So that's a put out by Amber Davis, who had a good jump on that ball.
Well, that was a good swing on the part of
So they're
Emerson.
wait. So they're picking on these guys from Oyster River about their jeans. But have you seen what Fleming is wearing? I mean, he's no GQ right now. That's in the dirt. I mean, it looks like he's wearing these khaki shorts. Again, you're right about those legs. Oh,
Yeah.
you got to send him to like Suntan City. Oh, I think he heard me. I didn't know they could hear us from up here.
They probably have it recorded down there.
But he's fair-skinned. You send a guy like that to Suntan City, they get the sunburn, you know. He gave me a dirty look when I said
that.
that.
Or Mantan he can put on.
Yeah, yeah. Two-one count to Taylor Bennett. 2-2. She swung through that.
Yeah, she came off her back foot, too.
Got a lot of twos here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the second. Goffstown leads 12-0. And that ball, she goes after it. That's going to be a tough play. And, ooh, it hits her, I think. That hit Mazurski.
I don't know. I think it fell in between them.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it hit her, but that'll be a hit.
Yeah.
That was kind of in no man's land. It's a bad angle for Watterson, but Mazurski came real far away on that one. So we'll give a hit to Taylor Bennett.
In reality, the center fielder had the best opportunity.
Better angle, right? Yeah. She's charging in. That pitch is low.
Walk right out to her. Walk right out to her with the ball. Yes.
Yeah. You coached softball, I assume? You
No,
had to. No?
I did baseball.
Okay.
But I would
You
do
have
the
a
same
very.
thing there.
I was saying you have a very keen eye on things. I was just curious. Swings through that one.
I never believed in throwing it around. When you throw it around, you create problems.
Nice pitch by Baldiga. And quickly it's a 1-2 count with 2 outs.
See, and once the
It's a
ball
number
comes
11.
back in softball to the circle, they
That's
have
it.
to go
They
back.
have to go back. Right. And if they don't, then they have to advance to the next base. They're forced to do that. That's another one to Mazurski, and she's under that one for the 3rd out.
Girl got the bat on
Yeah.
the ball, though.
Yeah.
So they have one hit, excuse me, no runs.
And that pitch was looked like a little high and outside, but she went after it. All right,
left on
we'll take
base.
another break here so we don't hear us chewing popcorn.
Nichols. Nichols.
She's up, she's number, Baldiga, she'd be up number 4. This is going to happen, so. Train, Ozzy. Oh, what do you got, Spotify on there or something?
So this is their 3rd pitcher of the day.
Now batting, Olivia Baldiga.
I wonder if it's audition time. Although I did watch this girl warm
Number 14
up.
is back, or is it a different pitcher?
Different pitcher, Nichols.
Jamie Nichols, who they sent to center field.
Wait, Nichols, she pitched before. She pitched before, now she's back in. She pitched the 1st inning. I had it right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Jamie Nichols pitched.
She was a flex.
Oh. Then who was the pitcher before? Oh. You guys sure here?
Yep.
She was the pitcher. She went
Right.
to a field, into the field, and now she's pitching again.
Yeah, she went to center field and then
Alright.
came back in.
Mertz went to right field. Number 11 came to the pitch. As long as they got it straight down there, I'll get the names somewhat right.
That's in the dirt and between the legs. That was a 2-1 count.
Now Baldiga's has one of our hits in the 1st inning.
She's got, what, one of the 2?
Yep.
No, there's 3. That was 4 hits that inning. Oh, boy. And that's a base on balls for the pitcher, Olivia Baldiga. And in steps Kate
Gonna have a courtesy
Mazurski.
runner.
Courtesy runner is Tegan Coyle.
Yep. With some speed.
Yeah.
Now batting, Kate Mazurski.
I think she's a gymnast too. Pretty sure. I'm pretty.
She's going. Let's watch her speed.
That ball's hit to left field. That could be out of here. That is gone.
Oh.
Goodbye. A home run for Kate Mazurski.
That was plugged.
That was a
plugged.
nice shot. I don't recall her ever seeing her hit a homer. So congratulations to Kate Mazurski. That ball was hit right down the left field line, probably about 210 feet for a 2-run home run. We'll have to put that one on the highlight reel. That's our first home run that we've had all season, right?
No,
Here.
Here,
First one I've seen.
right.
I haven't seen one.
we've only had 2 others away,
Yeah.
Gifford and Landry.
So Kate Mazurski gets a 2-run home run, and Brad Parkhurst will be buying her a pizza, I guess.
Now batting number 15, Alex Page.
So Alex Page is going to be now in the game for Alyssa Lombardi. And she takes one over the head for ball 1.
Matt will clear the bench today. Get everybody in, get them some playing time.
And that one's over the head. Alex takes a 2-0 count. That's a half a pizza, Brad. That's a calzone, they call that. All right? Folded over pizza. It's like half a pizza. And
Good
that's
eye,
3-0
good
count.
eye.
So we have to let Mazurski know that it won't be a pizza, it will be a calzone. That's right down there for a strike, 3-1.
Okay, base on ball.
Okay, so you know, I got 2 kids in college. I got one graduating next week, and yeah, hopefully, if we're gonna.
Now batting, Taylor Gagnon. Crazy train.
Turn it off. Ooh. So, interestingly enough, so I got both kids in college. They both lose stuff all the time. And, you know, one loses the eyeglasses. She finds them, you know, obviously during, you know, move-out day. Wow, that ball is tattooed.
Stung.
Yeah, past the shortstop. Now be runners at first and second. I almost hit the runner.
That's a typical Taylor Gagnon hit.
Then the other one lost the Fitbit. Found that now. So it's like, at least the things are being found. But, you know, you just don't have use of them.
So I'm sure when they're home, the rooms are neat and clean and tidy.
It's spotless.
Yeah.
Spotless.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I've had the empty nest thing, which was going so well, and now that's over for the summer.
A little low, I thought.
A little low and inside, but I think Blue, you got to start stretching the plate on a game like this, right?
It's a little cold. He may too be ready to go home. And
Yeah. Now this one is 2-1 count to Purcell. See, she does the same thing. I don't know what she does that you know, that.
Yeah.
No, just swing away. That's what that's the swing you want to
Yeah.
see in a practice, not
But you want to finish it
Yeah.
when you're up at plate.
right. And she definitely did that first inning.
Another base on balls. So we're talking about cleanliness. I guess that's
Yes,
our topic
it's
today.
next to godliness.
All right. So my daughter still lives home. She works in Boston at Logan. So today my wife says, "Come on, we'll go upstairs and we'll clean."
Amber Davis.
My daughter looked at her. I'll come up. They were there 2 hours.
Really? Hey, what happened there?
So we had the ball thrown away, but we didn't advance the runner.
Yeah, could have scored another 2 runs. At some point, as a coach, you got to say
You got to
enough.
take it off the pedal.
Right, take it off the. So Amber Davis, number 3, she's reached on an error and walked. That ball
Nice
gets
pickup.
Yeah, good pickup. So, Brad, what do you think of garage sales? Good to have, not good to have?
What?
A garage sale. I got a lot of stuff. I want to get rid of it. Pain in the neck or what?
It's a lot of work.
But if I don't do the work, though, if I'm not the one doing the work, if I delegate it to my college-age girls to do it and say you keep the money, right? Then it's two, right? Then it's like a double win for me. I get rid of the stuff, they do the work, let them keep the money, be done with it. That's a walk base on
again.
balls for
Yep.
Davis. Okay, so the big thing right here is Watterson. Watterson has the ability here to go 3 for 3 on base on balls. So let's see what coach is going to say here. Hopefully swing away, or maybe we're going to see some runners take off. Our cameraman here, Kevin, we got to get him some 5-hour energy.
Coffee or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I don't know. The kids don't. Oh, he had prom. How did your prom go? So Kevin said the prom went very well.
Excellent.
I assume it was at the center of New Hampshire, in the Radisson, right? Yep. That's right. There was, as our public address announcer is telling us, Brad Parkhurst, that Facebook is filled with prom pictures, or as my kids call it, the most expensive 5 hours that they've ever been a part of.
Although, I've got to tell you, I listened to something on the television this week where in Norway, I think it was, they spend a month partying, graduating high school.
Really?
1 month. They go on a trip throughout the country.
We'll get a lot of this. My daughter, who's graduating from college, their senior trip is in the Bahamas. Do you believe that? That's crazy.
Where did you go on your senior trip?
I told you, last game, I went whitewater rafting down the Delaware River. And then I went to a minor league baseball game. We hung out, did stuff right. Well, I went to school in upstate New York. There wasn't much to do up there. And that's another base on ball. So Justine Watterson goes 3 for 3 today with an RBI. And now Emily Fournier can see if she can replicate that. She's got her and so far.
All right, we're moving on to another pitcher, though. It looks like
her and Watterson are 5 for 5 today on base on balls. And this has got to be tough for the Oyster River team. I mean,
now I'm looking at it like this. So today you got a pretty easy game. Gonna get through this game.
yeah,
today.
but then it's not good when you have to.
But then you got to play Monday. You got to play at Stark, and then we really get into the meat of the schedule next week, when we have, I believe, Milford next week, and what else? Milford, and then we've got West, Wyndham, and Sauhegan. So, I know this helps that you don't have to have Schwinnard in or Gifford in today.
But now we got another pitcher coming in. This is the same pitcher that was in there before. And this is the whole thing, too, with softballs. If you do not have a pitcher.
The pitcher went to center field.
Yeah. If you don't. Not center. If you don't have a pitcher, you're really in tough shape.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a team probably everyone should have tried out as a pitcher. I'm looking at this catcher too. I wonder if she's done any pitching because she has a great arm.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so number 4, Fournier steps in. And she's going to get a pop-up single. And that will, I don't know why they're throwing home, but. So Fournier breaks the base on the Watterson-Fournier base on ball streak of 5 with a single and an RBI. And Bean Mullen steps in, number 10, hit by pitch and a single and RBI in her last at bat. She attempts a bunt, and Amber Davis takes off early, so she's automatically out for the first out of the inning. Oh my goodness, that one was too good of a pitch to take, Melissa Mullen. Good stop by the catcher. A 2-1 count. Watterson at second, Fournier at first. I wonder why they call her Bean. And she doesn't know why. So I guess I asked Brad here, and he goes, she doesn't know. And so it must have been like when she was little, she was probably like a little string bean, and then they call her Bean, and then that's the way it goes. And that's now a 3-1 count. So I'm looking out into the the first base side. I see Chris Baldiga. I see Butch Gifford. I don't know what they're doing out there. Yeah. And Melissa Mullen hits one to center field. That's going to be trouble. That's gone. Goodbye.
Oh,
Melissa Mullen with a 3-run home run. Who would have thunk it? Melissa Mullen and Kate Mazurski with home runs today in Goffstown. And we're quickly at 20-0, and I don't know what Coach Fleming is going to do here. He might have to put himself in pretty soon. But we could put Brad in. So they're gonna take number 12 out of. Oh, that's Baldiga. She has to stay in. She's the pitcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're gonna get another change or something.
I don't know. There's something with the catcher.
No, the catcher might. Someone's putting on catcher's equipment. We're gonna take a little bit of a timeout here while the injury is attended to.
Catching Oyster River, Jackie Carter. That would be catching.
Catcher's going to shortstop.
I can't even keep track of all of those now. I'm doing the pitcher and
The catcher's got the sleeve on. Catcher went to short. We got a new catcher in. Baldiga's up. She's 1 for 2.
She strokes one to right field. Sharp hit too.
Yep. You know, there's nothing you can do here. You can't tell the girls to just
Well,
strike out.
No, but you can just start running, and
Yeah.
that's how you do it. So Mussorgsky, who at last at bat hit a 2-run home run. We should poke another one out.
Well, now, I look at this catcher. I think you can run on this catcher.
Well, you can, but are we? And I don't think you are with a 20. I mean, a
No.
20-0 lead. We're in football score territory here, my friends.
Yep. And remember, it's only the second inning.
So it's 3 o'clock, and the game started at 2. At this rate, this could be like 6 o'clock at night, and all right.
I told my wife, I said, I hope I'd be home by 5. I might have to phone her,
You gonna phone a friend?
tell her to hold dinner.
So now Alex Page, the catcher, is in. This is her first at bat.
Second.
Second at bat? That's right, second at bat. Now, if Alex Page cranks one out, then there's a reason to, right? That's pizza worthy.
Okay. I'm convinced.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. I mean, Mussorgsky is not really known for any power. Melissa Mullen is utility player.
Whoops, somebody
Left early on Baldiga.
Baldiga.
And I think you're going to see probably Tegan Coyle probably come in. You know, this is very, I mean, I've seen Oyster River play before, and, you know, they must have had just something in their rec program, or, you know, it's just odd to see a program that was competitive in the past not being able to, you know, and again, a lot of it is pitching. So if you do not have any pitching in your pipeline, that's very problematic.
Right, so you had the one girl last year
Right.
who was an excellent pitcher.
That was Caitlin Miller.
Yeah, were
Right.
you developing?
Right.
That was the question that I would have.
Right. Which, you know, we talk about all the time. I mean, Goffstown has a senior pitcher in Schwinnard who did not pitch a whole lot last year. She wasn't, you know, the number one, but she got time in.
Yeah.
And then they had an injury to Sloan French, who would have been the starting pitcher. So Matt had conceivably 2 good pitchers who were upperclassmen. One goes down with an injury, and then he's in the pipeline. He has now Baldiga, and he has
Gifford.
And then on the JV side, he's got Molin, and I'm trying to think who the other. Kaylee Molin is one, and she's a pretty good pitcher. So, you know, he's got pitching. And I would argue that a lot of the I think Kaylee Mullen would have done well if she were the Oyster River pitcher. I mean, they just don't have any depth.
No.
So Purcell is.
There's no reason she does not hit this girl.
Yeah. Yeah, he's telling her, it's like, if you like it, take it. But, you know, this is another tough spot. I mean, you don't want to, like, you know, she left early. Yeah, you have to do that. You have to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to, but you have to. That's just good sportsmanship. So.
All right.
All right. Take a little break.
12. 8 runs in that inning.
That's 5.
Defensively, I think we're all the same, except for the catcher,
That's a strike to number
Fletcher.
18, Jay Fletcher, who's playing center field. That's okay.
She's out.
She's out. What's she doing?
It's tough when you don't know your own count.
So the crazy thing is that they have not yet gone through their batting order. So Kevin, our cameraman, has to leave. He looks so physically exhausted after that prom, and so we're gonna try to get him out of here a little bit early. Now, so the thing with Kevin is I heard he's got like unbelievable dance moves. He's a quiet guy, but he's got the dance moves.
The John Travolta.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's
on.
you're
Yeah,
dating.
I bet it is.
He was that we're dating ourselves here, you know. But Kevin too, like this guy, like when I first knew him, he was like 5 feet 3 inches tall, right? And he was like this very quiet kid who wanted to like be involved in like GTV, and now he's like 6'6". He's grown like you would not believe.
Man child.
He's yeah.
When you're young, you grow horizontally. When you're older, you grow vertically.
Or you shrink, sir.
That's right, because what happens is your discs, they get the space between your discs, they dry out, you know, and then, you know, you're once like 6'2", and then all of a sudden you're 5'11", man.
Number 9 hitter Nichols.
Maddie Brown Bloom. She shows bunt.
You get their second base runner.
So what we'll do for Kevin, because it was the day after prom, we'll see if we can get Butch Gifford in here to operate the camera meanwhile. This way Kevin can go home. We won't say anything. So speaking of the Goffstown High School prom, I saw photographs today on Facebook. Justin Spencer from Recycled Percussion, he took a young lady, Maura, to prom. And, man, that guy is so unbelievable what he does in this. You know, he's a Goffstown High School graduate and struck it pretty big in terms of Recycled Percussion. They were, what was that show that they were on? America's Got Talent.
Yep.
And that they came in like second place or something, right? Second or third place.
That was Justin's first place.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Really? So the story that we're getting from Brianna Fournier and Brad is that he never went to prom when he was a student here at Goffstown High School. So he asked Maura to prom, and they both about a year ago, and they I just saw the pictures were on WMUR, they were on Facebook, and Justin is, you know, when you think about it, you can't get a more community-minded person. I know that he came back and gave a free concert to Maddie Carlson, who's a young lady in Goffstown who is battling Ewing sarcoma, and luckily she's good. But the guy is he's a special person. He doesn't forget where he came from.
I have a story about Justin, but I'll wait till mid-inning to give it to you.
So you know him?
Oh, I know him.
Yeah. I played basketball with him a couple of times. Nice guy.
Nice swing.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, good pitch. And you know what?
That's it.
I like the fact that you're swinging at it, you know. So number 4 goes down swinging, and Baldiga.
All right, so let me get over this Justin Spencer thing.
Yeah.
I taught 2 years at Mountain View, and one of those years I was fortunate, I guess, to have Justin in class.
Yeah.
So he comes in one day and he's got his drumsticks and he's beating on the desk and beating on the Justin, you got to put him away. Come on.
Right.
Class isn't that boring.
Right.
Kept beating. I said, look, that's it. You come back after school. You're going to be with me for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So Justin comes back after school with his drumsticks. For 45 minutes, he beat his drumsticks. I had such a headache when I left. It was an Excedrin triple. I couldn't. Justin, that's enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
That's funny.
So we go fast forward. I'm working at Manchester Airport as a sky cap, and they would
Right.
fly out of Manchester Airport. Justin comes in one day, and he gets there, and they got all their barrels and stuff, and they're pulling it out of the car, and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Ruel, how you doing?" And he starts banging on the barrel right out in front. I said, "Justin, please."
That's so funny.
But, you know, that made him. It gave him something in life to do and to give back, and that's the greatest thing.
Butch Gifford, if you can hear us, Butch Gifford, please go to the RAN stand, please. Actually, we do need him to operate the camera, so. We're trying to get Butch Gifford to operate the camera. So maybe we can get somebody to run over there and ask him, because Kevin's going to have to go. Yeah, but I'm trying to get you out of here maybe a. Oh, okay. I feel bad for you, Kevin. Yeah. We'll send one of the players down there. Is somebody out of the game yet?
Yeah,
Lombardi. You know what? I have Butch's phone number. We'll just call him.
Oh, Megan. Swing, Megan. Who's this?
He sends us a message. He says he's not coming up there.
Who is this?
Butch Gifford, we're calling you. This is a phone a friend, and we need you because our cameraman has to go to work.
Oh, I'll come up then.
So we were hoping that you could help us out.
I will.
Okay, thanks. That ball is crushed by Tegan Coyle. And Tegan was in for
Amber. That was a nice swing.
Yeah.
Number 2, Shannon Gifford.
And Gifford is in for Watterson. Oh boy. See, you got a wild thing here.
So I think he's got everybody in.
So Brianna left us? She's coming back? All right. So Gifford has the power. She can jack one out, so. She's smiling. See, 2 has a ton of power. Oh, and then
somebody did.
I haven't seen Amber Davis move like that, and it was maybe prom last night, but.
And there was Matt with another arrow off the fence.
Yeah. That was a E-coach on that one. Error on Matt Fleming. And that's gone goodbye. Have a good day.
Gosh.
That is gone goodbye. 2-run home run. I predicted that one. Too much power for Shannon Gifford. And she gets a 3-run home run, and that's the 3rd home run of the game for Goffstown. And
Man,
we got it on tape. Don't worry about it.
that was slammed, too.
Yeah.
Good 10, 15 feet beyond the fence.
So we've got very gracious of Butch Gifford to come on up. He was just sitting out there doing nothing in the outfield watching the game. So we're trying to give Kevin a little bit of a respite here. He's kind of dragging it after the prom. And, again, we got a big family here of softball supporters. And we got another pop-up to left field, and that's caught. So that was Fournier almost jacked one out. And now Melissa Mullen, who hit a 3-run home run in her last at-bat, she steps in.
Now batting, Steve Mullen.
In the dirt. It's a pop-up to the shortstop, who was the catcher before.
She's a good athlete.
Yeah, she is.
Shortstop.
Yep.
Now batting for Garcon, Olivia Rodriguez.
Pitcher Baldiga steps in.
Baldiga's got 2 hits today.
She's got 2 hits. She's 2 for 2. So thank you, Butch Gifford, for handling the camera duties. You look very nice. You got a nice haircut, very short haircut.
Watch the throw here. Yep.
She's smooth.
Yep.
She's a really good
Yep.
player. Hey, Butch, take that hat off for a quick second. Let me see what we got here. Wow. Wow. That's short. What happened?
Summer look.
Oh.
Summer look.
All right, we're heading into the top of the 4th inning. So Fournier will be at second still. Shannon Gifford goes to shortstop. Tegan Coyle is the right fielder. Right field is Tegan Coyle. Tegan.
Where did she go?
Right field.
Playing right field, number 21, Egan Coyle.
Check your left fielder. No, I guess it's the same one.
Yeah, it's Melissa Mullen.
Yeah.
It should be.
All right, so we've got 3, 4, and 5 up for them. Top of the 4th.
So we'll have Jackie Carter, who was the shortstop. I think now, what is she playing, catcher or something? Or?
Yeah.
Speaking of Brian Fournier, I haven't seen that guy in a little while.
Yeah, he's riding in some moonlight today. And he has to go to a father-daughter ball with Ava.
Oh. So Brian Fournier is going to a father-daughter ball. Those are another interesting events. So we're hearing that Brian Fournier, who's the father of Emily Fournier, he's going to his 11th father-daughter ball. That could be like a record. But probably not. Probably a guy like Lee Minnick probably has that record, I'm thinking, right? That's a pop-up, and Megan Purcell calls it, and she's under it, and that's the first out of the 4th, top of the 4th. Got a lot of strategizing going down here with the coaching staff.
Now batting, number 16, Kendall Bird.
Nice pitch. That's a pop-up to Melissa Mullen, and she's under it. She makes, almost popped out.
Ooh.
Yeah, almost popped out, but she's smiling.
A yellow bird.
She's saying, don't worry, I got it. I hit a 3-run home run today, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 12, Alyssa Emerson.
Alyssa Emerson steps in.
She flew out
She
to
popped
right.
up, and that ball was put by her by Baldiga. So 2 outs.
Baldiga looks a little quicker today, too.
Yeah. Ooh, that ball is tattooed but foul. So, Bill, you're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy tonight? What are you doing?
What?
No, I'm just, I don't know. You're a big movie guy, aren't you?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
No. I think there's probably a hockey game on tonight.
Hockey. You know what? I tell you, I am not a big hockey guy, but my friend Bob Bartolucci is, who's standing behind me. And I do like playoff hockey. It is really good.
Intense.
And you know something? Watching playoff hockey at Bob Bartolucci's house, there's nothing better. The guy has a television. It's like a 70-inch television screen, and he ignores his wife the whole time, right? So he's watching these hockey games, and it's like you feel as if like you're right by the boards when you're watching this. And then he's screaming and yelling, and like things are flying in the air.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely no. My wife knows at 7 o'clock she goes to her bedroom,
Yeah.
turns her TV on, watches HGTV.
Oh, this guy here, he has the man cave there. He's got this huge television, comfortable couch, and it's nothing better. And you know what? It's strange. I've been over there on many occasions. I don't recall ever seeing his wife even sit in the room. It's just weird.
You probably have to have a pass, don't you? Or you have to know something about hockey, right?
Yeah.
My wife asked me, how many innings are in a hockey game? I go, you're
Yeah.
lost, dear.
Right.
You're lost. Go to your room.
Now, how is Ottawa doing? Because Ottawa took out the Bruins, and then they took out the Rangers, right?
Yeah.
They look pretty good.
Well, this,
Like I said, I'm not even a hockey guy, but
this
they look good.
This guy Carlson that plays for them,
Yeah.
he's holding that team together.
It's Mussorgsky. You know, the other thing about Mussorgsky, she needs to smile just a little bit more. No, I'm only kidding. Actually, Kate is one really nice young lady. Always has a smile on her face. Always real optimistic, extremely coachable. She hits one, a squibber,
Watch her beat
to
it
the
out.
third baseman, and that's out. She got her by a half step. Bob Bartolucci is screaming in my ear here, but you know what? Bob, there's a reason why you work in the hearing aid industry, not the vision industry, all right? Because that was an out by about a half a step. So in is Alex Page, the catcher. I love it when my friends come up to the booth because it gives me something to talk about. Oh, Alex Page went after one, and I don't know where you're running, Alex, because that ball went the other way.
No,
But, yeah.
test them out.
$23-0. That's a football score. That's in there. That drops in there for an 0-2 count. Let's see if Alex Bean.
Boy,
Alex Page, I should
look
say.
at the center fielder.
Yeah. She's so deep. Alex Page. Let's see if you can tattoo one.
She's in another time
way
zone
ahead
out
of
there.
that one. Yeah. That was a good rip. I like the fact that there's a lot of chatter on the Goffstown bench still. You know, these are a lot of their utility players are in the game now, cheering them on. And she goes after one. That's going to be a single for Alex Page. And she went after that one. And now we have number 6. This is Cara Lendry.
For Taylor Gagnon.
Now batting, number 6, Kara Lender.
Who is usually the center fielder. This is Landry's first at bat. She takes strike down the middle. And that one is a little high.
Landry enters the game at 464.
So on the off chance that this game is called after 5 innings, I was thinking about our players of the game, and I think it has to be that ball is hit to center field for a single. I'm thinking Kate Mazurski, right? Right? I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
agree.
Melissa Mullen, right? And probably Olivia Baldiga. So
Yeah.
it's like, uh-oh, we've got
Popcorn
We've
destroyed.
got popcorn all over the damn place. Not good. And now I'm using the word damn, and all my popcorn, damn it, went on the
Well,
floor.
we're
so
on a 16-second delay. You won't have
it's
to worry.
okay. You know what?
All right, Megan, let's go.
I have heard worse language. Ugh. Sorry about that, folks. Maybe Adam can edit.
FCC will be there.
He can edit it out. I didn't use any bad words.
We're not live.
I would like to see Megan take a good rip at this.
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Come on in.
No. It's not. Come on. What are you talking about? Come on in. Bill. 2-3-0. Okay? You're not coming in.
Yeah, so now we get up to
Yeah.
a possible home run, right? I know
Exactly.
that's what you
So
were
here we
searching
go.
for, yeah.
Tegan Coyle, if she hits a home run here, okay, we're talking pizza. All right? Come on, Tegan. No pressure. Nice play.
pickup.
Unassisted.
And she throws it
Yeah.
away. See?
She's trying to do like the
Yeah.
Derek Jeter move there.
So Coyle is the fielder's
Yeah,
choice.
but she gets an RBI.
And this one scores.
Oh, boy. Wild Thing is up. Shannon Gifford, Wild Thing.
Now batting number 2, Shannon Gifford.
I don't know if I've ever seen 2 home runs here in the game, but if there is anybody who could do it, it's the Wild Thing.
So-
I'll tell you, if it happens, that song is going to have to be played. I mean, so I see we still have got that ball's tattooed to the outfield by Gifford. So we got our good friend Chris Baldiga, who's still out there on the first base side. He's kind of like, he's kind of evolved into like the king of Goffstown softball is definitely Bruce Rand. No one is disputing that, but it looks like Baldiga is aiming to be part of the succession planning prince. I think he wants to be the prince of softball. With his wife Kristen is kind of like the queen right now of it. So,
Ooh.
whoa, that ball is crushed. Wow, that ball was smoked by Emily Fournier. She was so good, happy with that one. She was about almost at second base by the time it got to the outfield. She was quick out of the box.
Now batting left fielder, Melissa Mullen.
And Emily Fournier's got some pretty good wheels as well.
Oh, yeah, she was on her way.
That's it.
That's it.
25-0.
All right, so we enter the top of the 5th inning, and so this has been a tough one. for both teams. I mean, you want a competitive game here, and no doubt when it's 25-0, that's not great for either team. And I feel for Oyster River. You don't want to be playing these types of games. It's just like it takes a lot to do that. So I commend these young ladies for sticking through this and sticking through a season like this.
This is one you have to put away and get ready for the next day.
No, I know, I understand all of that, but I'm saying is that, Goffstown definitely has, a top 5 program in Division II, and this team, Oyster River, is playing a lot of different teams, and obviously they haven't won yet, so they're on their way to 0-8, but going and getting ready for all these games, it's tough. And hopefully, as the coach, you just try to, keep them focused. So we're going to have Lendry playing third base in place of Taylor Gagnon.
Gifford's at short.
Yeah.
Again, we look at next week. Next week we have
Monday
Ware
is in John Stark, right? And then what's after that?
we have a
Tuesday game
Tuesday
too?
game. Yes, Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah,
We have the schedule there, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, the 16th is Portsmouth.
Here in Goffstown?
Yep. And then we have
Monday could be a bad weather day, I'm hearing.
yeah.
So Tuesday will be a good weather day, and then what do we got? We have a game on Wednesday.
17th at Milford home.
Milford's coming in?
Yep.
Wow, that might be like a 2-camera game, I think. Now, they have Delaney Parker.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best players in the state coming in.
She shut us down last year.
Yeah.
Definitely considered the player of the year. D2.
So I went the other day to pick up my daughter's stuff at UNH, and I ate in the wonderful Holloway Commons Dining Hall. And this is a place that, my friend Brad and I frequent. We went there before a hockey game, and the food there is really good. Now, I don't know when ball's hit up through the wickets. Now, Mr. Brad, when do you get the senior discount at the Holloway Commons? At what age?
Seniors discount?
Yeah, because I'm turning 50 this year. Don't I get something like that?
I'm an employee.
Oh, you're an employee. Okay.
Only a casual employee, but hey.
But they've got really good food there for a college environment. Wow, unbelievable.
Is it the hospitality?
No.
Or
It's just their food service program at UNH is just really good. It's not like when I went to college, I tell you. You had a choice of maybe 4 or 5 different things. These kids, they've got like stir fry stations, pasta stations.
Probably tacos for you, right?
Pizza. I didn't see tacos.
Uh-oh.
At times they have tacos.
But every day you got soft serve yogurt. It's just pretty. It's all good food. Yeah. Oh, Purcell. Give her a base hit, but. All right, we got a little bit of a rally here going. First and third for Oyster River. In steps number 7, Abby Clark. She's a substitute player.
Now batting, number 7, Abby Clark.
And she's going to come in for Jay Fletcher. That ball was hit. It was playable. She tried backhanding it, I think, as opposed to maybe I don't know if it
getting
was,
behind it.
Yeah, but it was hit pretty hard.
You get your 3 stars in the game, right?
Yep.
Even though Shannon got a homing home run, she's been a star many times.
Yeah.
first and third, nobody out. 0 rally.
That gets behind. And there's a run on the board for Oyster River as the runner at first advances to second. And on that wild pitch, nice pitch.
Girl swung when the ball was in the catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Another nice pitch.
One out.
I tell you, Baldiga is like laser focused in the mount, in that circle. And I will tell you that of all all three Goffstown pitchers are like when they're in there, they don't really get rattled. They're very focused. Bunt play was on. That means that both first and third charged the ball. Emily Fournier went over to first to cover the throw, and Gifford went over to third. So at least the good thing there is everybody was moving.
Yeah, 2 strikes. I thought it was.
And that is strike number 3 on Felicia Keegan, and that's the first out of the inning. Second out, I apologize.
Baldiga has 7 strikeouts today.
Yep. I think for a pitcher like Baldiga, one of the questions I want to ask her after the game is, do you find it challenging when you're, when you have like a 20 to 30 minute delay for, in terms of pitching? That's got to be a little bit tough, to keep, that level of focus. But by the same token, I guess if you're given an 11-run lead, it takes a lot of pressure off you. But
on a day like today, I wonder if you get in that dugout and it's a cool day.
yeah,
And you're loose when you're out there now.
no, I agree. Yeah. Ooh, just trying to paint the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
That's now a 3-1 count to number 15, Maddie Brown Bloom. They call her BB. And
That's a walk.
is a walk. So Maddie Brown Bloom, or BB, takes a walk. And in steps Jaden Cunningham.
Yeah, I agree. This is probably their best player.
She has a big windup.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yep.
if you watch her in her setup, man, she is just, I think she almost sets up too quick.
A lot different than Taylor
Yeah.
Gagnon, where she's both feet are on the.
Yeah.
This girl is up.
That's a pop-up to Lendry, and that'll do it. So it's a 25-1 victory for Goffstown against Oyster River. And that will do it for today. We're going to interview a few of the players afterwards. Probably not going to interview Matt for this one, but we'll interview some of the players, and that'll be that. So thank you, Bill, and we'll see each other, I guess, Tuesday we have a home game? So we'll be here Tuesday. So we'll be here Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay. I'm told it's Tuesday. So that will be signing off, and we're going to head down to the field. All right, I'm here with Olivia Baldiga, the pitcher for Goffstown. This was a kind of a rough game, 21-0, and I'm trying to get, you're the pitcher. You pitch the first inning, 1, 2, 3, and then your team, after about 30 minutes, puts up like 11, 12 runs. I mean, kind of what goes on your mind when you're on the bench here? Are you happy that your team's scoring runs, or you're like, is it like really long time?
I kind of feel like it's a really long time, and it's kind of hard to like go back out on the field after like a long time sitting on the bench to go back out and pitch.
Yeah. Now, does your arm? I mean, it's a cold day. That's another thing too. You're kind of limbered up and you're warmed up. Does it kind of like get tight?
A little bit sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of hard to go back out after it's cold and sitting.
Yeah. So in a game like this where it's a blowout. I mean, what goes in your mind? Is it a different mission, or is it just get the batters out?
I kind of feel like they kind of should get a chance, but like I still think that I need to do what I can do for my team and get the job done.
All right. Well, great job today, and you've had a really good season so far. So congratulations, and you're hitting, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
You had what, 2 out of 3 hits?
Yeah.
So that's got to be pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm here with Melissa Mullen, or more affectionately known as Bean. So you're typically a utility player on the team. You come on in here and you crush. What was it? A 3-run home run?
Yep, 3-run home run.
3-run home run. Is this the ball?
This is.
This is the ball. And is it going to be signed, you think, or what?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
So tell me, what was your mindset getting up to the plate? Were you trying to hit a home run or just trying to make contact?
I mean, that's always the goal, but I was trying to make contacts. I don't get a lot of playing time, so I'm trying to make contact where I can. And I just had a really rough strike, too. It came bouncing across, and I was like, all right, like 3-2. And I just tried to make contact, and it went.
Now, when you hit it, did you know it was gone?
No, I really didn't. I thought it was going to bounce, and I was catching up to, I think it was Emily at second, and I was like, Emily, move, like, come on. And then I realized what was going on.
All right, and defensively, you had a couple of putouts. What happened on that last one where it's like you caught it, and then it almost popped out?
Oh, it hit me right in the palm, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
It was close.
That's what they say to do what? Always
2 hands.
2 hands, right?
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations. We were cheering big and really loud. One thing that we were mildly disappointed, we had like a pizza on it if it was a grand slam situation. It wasn't you, it was somebody else who had a potential.
Amber was on third, and then she got pulled right off.
Yeah. So if that wasn't the case, you might have had a grand slam. Well,
Megan
congratulations.
Too.
Great game.
Thank you.
All right. You hit a home run. Is this I've never seen you hit a home run before. Is this your first home run?
No, I hit one last season.
You did? Where?
Yes.
Here?
No, it was away.
I was away, but was it with a fence or no?
Yes.
It was with a fence. So I've never seen you hit a home run before, and I was like, we were cheering really loud up in the press box. So tell me about that at bat. What were you looking for, and what happened?
I was just looking for a strike and looking to make contact, and it just kept going over, and it went over the fence.
So and you're smiling. You're pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. So again, this was a pretty big win. I mean, 25 to 1. I mean, what goes through your mind as a player? I mean, you're an everyday player. What when you have to play a game like this? I mean, what are you thinking? What are you trying to stay focused?
Honestly, just to have error-free softball and just to keep focused on the game and to not lose any mindset with it being slow at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you
Thank
Monday,
you.
right? Another game on
Yes.
Monday. John Stark.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.